Body game will help you skip the line when it comes to dealing with women. When I'm talking about skipping the line, I'm talking about sometimes you do not have to go through the full process of inviting a woman out and planning a date and doing all this other stuff before she wants to come back to your place and hang out with you. In this video, I'm going to show you proof of body game literally doing most of the work for me. And this is just something to help educate you guys and really motivate you guys, because I know women can be a motivating factor. So this is something to motivate you to stay up on your body game, or get in the gym, get your body game up, because body game is literally one of the better ways to persuade women whether or not they should deal with you, to be honest. So I'm going to talk about a true story here, and I'm going to put up some screenshots along the way to make sure I can validate the story here. So I was on Bumble the last 2 days or so, and I met this woman on there. So this is about online dating, but this can happen in real life too, in person. The woman, she messaged me, and we were talking for a little bit. And when I talk to them, I make sure not to really ask a bunch of questions. I really just try to get them on a video call, and then from there I need to see that they look like their pictures from the video call, and then I'll start trying to plan a date. So me and her, we did the video call, and then I gave her some instructions. I said, all right, we spoke for 5 minutes. I said, listen, I'm going to hang up the phone and I'm going to send you my phone number. What I want you to do is text me, and then from there I'll set up, we'll kind of schedule or set up our meetup when we're gonna actually hang out. She said, all right. After I hang up, I just sit back, I send her my number, she texts me. So this is where I'm gonna start showing you some of the text messages she sent me. Another preface to this is on my Bumble profile. I'll see if I can get some screenshots here to show you my Bumble profile, but on my Bumble profile I do not have photos that really showcase my body. I don't have anything that's actually like a full shirtless photo, so that way most women that look at my Bumble profile, they can tell that I do have like a physique or I work out a little bit, but they don't know whether or not I have like a six-pack or how lean I am in that regards. So it still saves a little bit left for when they actually see me. So anyway, this woman does not really know what my body looks like. So we start texting, and I immediately get the text. And as you can see on the screenshot that I'm gonna post up here, I tell her that, hey, I'm just laying down chilling. And she's like telling me she hopes I have a good night. I don't respond back with I hope you have a good night too, because that's an NPC response, and you don't want to give NPC responses. That just means you're giving a standard response that she's going to already expect. So what I did is I told her, hey, I'm just sitting here listening to music, send me something good. I left that very vague and open for a reason. You would not believe how many times I've said something like this and I've gotten all kinds of crazy responses. Once I even got a girl that sent me a video of herself. Funny thing about this is when I say send me something good, I'm actually talking about music. This girl, she did not pick up on it either, just like in a previous situation. So it's good to leave stuff open-ended and vague. If they don't ask what you mean, don't tell them. So she assumed that I was asking for photos. So as you can see in the messages, she says, well, what type of photos do you like? What do you want to see? And the key to dealing with these type of situations is to never be excited. Never show excitement, act like it's like, it's whatever. And then you have to be firm. Don't ask any questions. You need to speak in statements so you can be assertive. So I tell her, I just act like it's very nonchalant. She says, do you like this, this, and this? As you can see in the screenshot, I said, yeah, give me all of that. Keep it very short and simple. I don't need a long sentences explaining stuff. I don't need to act excited. So in result, she ends up sending me two photos, and I'm like, this is crazy. I didn't even ask for this, really. But at least now I can get a feel for how much she actually likes me. So of course she says, well, I want something else from you. I want something back. which I knew that was going to come. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I just take whatever they give me. I don't send anything back. So she asked for something back. Me personally, I don't send any photos of myself in a way that I would just like for it to get shared with a lot of people, and then it can lead to something embarrassing maybe. But so what I did is I just went through my phone, and because my body game is on point most of the time, all I had to do was choose a photo from my photo reel of just my abs, because she couldn't see that I had abs based on my dating profile. So I said I'll give her something a little bit extra. The photo that I chose was this one, and to be honest, I didn't even like this photo. It was when I was a little bit leaner and I felt skinny in that photo versus where I'm at now. I am a little bit thickened out, so I'm not as lean. So I sent that and wasn't even happy about the photo, but I knew maybe she'd like it, maybe whatever. So you can see her response. She was excited about it, so she showed excitement, which means she likes me more than I like her, which you want to see that. So there's some good signs I'm seeing here. Is one, she's following directions, she's listening to whatever I ask, and she's excited. She's showing interest, showing that she likes me more than I'm showing I like her. So those are really good signs. Now you can see things turned up a notch after she saw that photo. She's like, oh, this is very sexy. And then immediately she's like, can I come tonight? Just like that. Now this shouldn't be new to you guys. If you're new here on the channel, I have another video of a different situation with a different person that was just like this, where she wasn't planning to meet up with me or anything, but then she saw a photo of my body, and then all of a sudden she was trying to speed up the timer. Like, when can we meet? When can I see you? And you know why that is, guys? When they see that, they start thinking, I want this guy on top of me, or I want this in person. And so you got to make sure you build your body up, whether you want to be more bulky, more muscular, more lean. That's why I preach different things of body game on my channel. This is why I make sure I show you different ways to get lean with your diet as well. Working out is not that hard. You can look up plenty of videos on how to lift weights as well too. So anyway, you can see this woman, she wanted to meet me immediately. And I actually, as you can see, I ended up declining, but she even sent me a place where she wanted to meet up at, because since I was just meeting her, she didn't want to meet directly at her house, but the place that she sent me, I knew that she still wanted to do some things, if you know what I mean. And I was okay with it if it wasn't so late at night. For me personally, I don't jeopardize my sleep or anything that's going to ruin my work schedule. I used to do that when I was younger, but it's not worth it. But yeah, in this video, you can see clearly that this worked in my favor. She was ready to come meet me, and I just told her to get some rest. And you can see I joke with her, say, hey, don't wet the bed. And then she's laughing and it's like, okay. And I declined it actually, which is another way to increase attraction. Sometimes it may backfire, and I don't know if it is yet, but we may see. But I'm not really sweating it, because I have, other prospects on the line as well, so it's not like a big deal. Anyway, this is just an example of how body game can work for you, so you can skip the line. You don't have to wait. I didn't have to offer any dates to this woman. Like I said, I haven't even met her yet. And this is the situation I put myself in just because she saw my body. It changed her whole frame of thing. I kind of want to get to this guy as soon as possible. And that could be you too.